Hello, my beautiful and amazing people. How you doing? It's your favorite girl, Rachel K. We're right here with another beautiful episode of Ladies with Stories. Where are you watching from? You're welcome. You're welcome. Drop your comments below. Let's know you're with us. Let's know you're watching from. Kindly drop your comments. Drop your comment. How are you today? How was your day? Did you public holiday in Kaduna State? So Kaduna State workers now well done. Though. Where are you viewing from? Please drop a comment. Let me know. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hope you had a great and amazing day. Yep, my day was beautiful, and I guess is certainly ready for us this evening. Who is on something? Ladies, just platform for shared to the aim of inspiring and empowering other women to succeed. Your stories can be that of abuse, that of challenge, that of success, just a story that is inspirational and empowering so every other woman can succeed. Come on, this life, we need each other to succeed. You're here, I'm here, and together we'll be everywhere, everywhere. So drop your comments. How are you doing? Where are you viewing from? Hello, Goldie. How are you? How are you? One best sister. How are you doing? Good to have you guys around. Yes, we have six people. I can see six people, but I can only see one comment. So, invisible five, who are you? Where are you viewing from? Kindly drop a comment so we can say hello to you and the people in your area. And please, kindly help me and share this thing. Share. Because share it. Just click on the share button, share it, so other people can watch and then increase our reach and range and whatever. Share. Before we bring her on, I'm really excited about this evening. Grandma Bill. Hi, Ruth. How are you? Kindly share so that other people will join Ladies with Stories is live and direct from the beautiful city of Glasgow, my guy. Yes, you said you wanted good network, and I said, okay, you want good network. I'm moving to Glasgow, and it's good network for us. I know. Please comment in the section box where are you watching from. Where are you watching from? Let's say hello to the people in your area. Share on your status. Share on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. We're live on YouTube for your friends that don't have, they're not on Facebook. Tell them we're live on YouTube. It's bit.ly/Lord's YouTubers. We're live on Twitter right now. Check for Ladies with Stories. We're live there too. So kindly check, share, and we'll bring our guests shortly. How are you? How was your day? Hope you had a beautiful day. How are you preparing for the elections? Hope you're not carried away. Hope you're not confused on who to vote. Just make sure you vote the right person. Get your PVCs. Is it? Yeah, comment with us. Yes. Get it and be ready to vote. So, who is ready for our guest? Should we give people like 5 more minutes? So when it's 7:10, we're going to bring her on. So in the meantime, how did your day go? What did you do today? What did you do? Yes, we're live. What did you do? How did it go? All right, now, people, it's time to bring our beautiful guest. My biography is right above this video, so you should actually read through because we don't have so much time due to some things we have to go back to. So kindly read through her biography while we bring her on. It's Florence Lange, guys. Solomon Lange's one. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, it's good to have you all here. Grandma Bills went to just structuring. It's okay. Grandma Bills. So, guys, we'll be back after the short break with our beautiful guest.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me clearly?
Good evening. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. How are you? Can you hear me?
How was your day? No, I'm trying. I can't hear you.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Is it better?
Okay, hold on. Let me check.
I can hear you clearly though.
Oh,
How is it now? I can't hear you again. How is it? Better?
Okay, yeah, it's
Is it
it's okay now. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly well.
Oh, good, good. I could hear you perfectly as well.
You look so beautiful, like your hair.
Ah, really? My eyes look tired, but thank you.
Thank you so much for honoring us, and thank you for squeezing your time. I know how hard it is right now. Thank you so much.
You're
So
welcome.
we won't waste so much of your time, so you can get back to what you're doing. Welcome to
No, no,
Ladies
no.
with Stories.
It's fine. It's fine. If we need to take 30 minutes, 45 and now it's fine. I have you have me on lockdown, so just take
Yippee!
your time. Yeah.
All right, so this is Ladies with Stories, a platform where women share their stories with the aim of inspiring and empowering other women to succeed. And yes, we have
Awesome.
found you inspiring, so that is why we
Wow.
reached out to you. Thank you so much for inspiring us knowingly and unknowingly. So this is us
Thank
saying
you.
thank you, thank you, thank you. So right now, I'm going to give you the platform to feel free and express yourself. Tell us your
Oh
story,
wow.
your journey from being a trained ICU nurse. I barely see anything related to that on your profile or
I
anything.
know,
So,
right?
how did the switch happen? Where did we stop the work? Are we still doing the business and all that? So we just want to
Yeah.
know about you, what you do, how you started, and challenges you have faced, and how you were able to overcome them. Just everything about you. Feel free, enjoy.
All right. First of all, I would have to say thank you so much for having me. Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
Yeah, thank you. It's such an honor and I don't take it lightly. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah. So where do I start from? Okay. So I've always been an entrepreneur, right? From childhood, I could remember when I was 13, 11, 13. We started off by selling granuts during our holidays, you
Mm.
know, would boil granuts during the granite season. I think usually during the long vacation, summer break, would boil some granuts and would keep them in front of the compound and would write, usually when you see the granite sellers, you put the cup,
They put them,
the
yeah.
the milk cup on top of the granite.
Let's call it gongoni.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The gongoni, you put it there. So anybody passing, yeah, anybody passing knows that there's a granite seller in this compound. So they'll have to knock and say, Kubani granite or Munaso Musera granite or something. I want to buy granites, you know.
Yeah.
So we do that, like my sisters and I will do that for the whole summer. So whatever we get after the summer, we'll use it to buy new pairs of shoes for school, books for school, and we'll just tell our parents, okay, we want to relieve you of this burden. So we'll buy books for ourselves, or we'll buy school shoes or new. You know, usually the first term always comes with lots of responsibilities. The school fees are on the high side because it's first term, and your parents now have to buy you new pairs of shoes or stockings. So we now decided, okay, let's do this during the summer break. And so initially I didn't know that we're training ourselves into business, and
Yeah.
afterwards, yeah, I finished school at the age of 16, and my dad sat me down and said, okay, what do you want to do now? Because you're not going into the university anytime soon, because of funds and everything. So what would you like to do? I wouldn't want you to just sit at home and be idle. I said, okay, let me go look for a job. So I had some sectorial skills, typing, binding, printing, and all. So I went out, put up applications in different places, and I was so lucky. I got a job as a secretary in a law firm. I was filing law papers. My boss would send me to courtrooms, and I'll help him file papers. I'll come type the briefs and everything. So I was a full-fledged secretary from the age of 16.
Wow.
Up until the age of 18, when I got my admission to go into nursing school. But I worked for about 2 years, from 16 to 18. So it helped me manage funds well. I was being paid. My first salary was 3,000 naira, and from the 3,000 naira, my dad compelled me that I must take 1,000 out to always send to my sister who was in a boarding school. Yeah, so I only had 2,000 naira to see me through the whole month, 31 days, and I would walk to my office. I would buy roasted yam during lunch hours, maybe 20 naira or 15 naira. And so I didn't know that was training me to manage funds well, but that went on till I got into school at the age of 18 to study nursing. And I did that till the age of, till 2011, when I graduated. So in nursing school, like, why I'm saying this is I found myself just doing business. Even in nursing school, I put up on my door in the dormitory, I said, come and braid your hair. So I just put it boldly in front of my room and on my door. So you have people knocking after classes. I want to braid my hair, or who is braiding? And I'll come out, I'll braid your hair, and I'll get some change. I'll use it to buy groceries. So I've
Wow.
always
All
been the
rounder.
type to relieve my parents of. So I'll be like, just send me my fees, but forget about feeding. I'll take care of my feeding. I braid in school, so I'm able to get some little funds here and there, and that kept me going and going. And it was training me on how to be a good manager, on how to, So when I got married in 2015, that was when I went for after my nursing in 2011. I went for ICU, because usually after your basic nursing and everything, you need to specialize in a particular area in nursing. So that was when I went in for ICU, intensive care unit, where we take care of the critically ill patients. So I did that for about a year, and my husband sat me down and said, okay, now we have to discuss about the family. There I have my vision for the family. I have my rules. I have this, and I'm like, okay, calm down. What are you talking about? He said, it was a scary moment for me. He said, I travel a lot, and I have a principle. I don't want nannies to raise my kids. I would like you to raise the kids. I'm like, hold on. Do you want me to be a housewife? Like, what would happen to all my years of
Oh my God.
studies,
Yeah.
all my years of, everything, my passion for nursing and everything? He was like, okay, you have to put something first. So right now, let's put the family first. Then any other thing can come
Can come after.
later, But this is what it is. Like, you have to. Okay, he now said, okay, what happens when you're night duty and I have to be out of town? So that means someone else to be with the kids, and you're not, so many things. And So that was when it dawned on me, like, you cannot win this battle. You have to just take
Yeah.
it. So the whole entrepreneurial skill that I've been training myself all through from the age of 11 just kicked in. Like, no, Flora, you can't sit at home. You can't be a housewife. You know how to braid. You're into fashion. You've gone to a makeup school. You know so many things. And that was
So we
when I
did
said,
before, okay, those things you did that before you got married or after you got
yes.
married, the fashion school, the makeup, you learned that before getting married.
Yes, I did. Before
Oh,
getting
okay.
married, I already, before getting married, I was already a secretary. I knew how to manage funds. I already went to a makeup school and all that. One thing, I think the fashion school was when I was pregnant. Yeah, the fashion
Yeah.
school was when I was pregnant. So it just came because I was so bored. I was always at home, sitting down. I couldn't practice and I couldn't go nowhere. Like, I would just sit down at home, and I said, and my husband said, okay, what would you like to do? I said, I love fashion a lot. He said, okay, just enroll in one fashion school in Abuja, and add up. So I now enrolled in a fashion school in Abuja
Mm.
and started my fashion design and, paired it up with. So when I have a bride, I'll make her bridal dress, then I'll do her makeup and I'll make her hair. So it was like a
Everything you were
full-fledged
like,
company.
yeah.
Yes. So I now knew why I was braiding back then in school and why I love makeup and why I love fashion. So I just found that my company was doing everything all together. Bridal
From
dresses,
the
the
hair
makeup,
to dress to
dress and everything. So it was good. I was happy and he was happy. I was at home doing the chores, taking care of the kids, and everything was fine. And because they say for every home is unique and peculiar, so you must know
Mm.
what works for your own home and see
Yeah.
how you can narrow it down and still be a happy person and not lose yourself. Sorry, I have a bit of cold, so I would cough in between
No problem. Please feel free.
because I'm talking so fast. So every home is peculiar. Everybody have their own story, so you must always look for what works for you, and just abide by it. You can't take what is working for someone else and now want to enforce it in your own home. And
Mm.
that is the secret to our happiness, because I know a lot of ladies like me would say, oh no, I can't drop my
Yep.
nursing for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't drop my career for anything, not even for marriage, not even for. But I just understood where he was coming from, because he said we have a standard. There's a standard I want my kids. There's a certain standard I want for my family, especially my kids. Nannies can't do that for me.
Mm.
I Of course, that in the Western world you can have nannies that are professional, but you and I know the kind of
Yeah.
nannies we
Yeah.
have in Nigeria. Nannies who have some very weird upbringing, nannies who don't even have like very good command of English, nannies who have been battered emotionally, physically,
Yeah.
and
So
all. So they
if you're actually
transfer
not lucky
this.
getting the good one.
Yeah, so they transfer a lot of aggression on your kids, and you're busy there chasing the money. So, but I'm grateful to God that I started preparing myself from the age of 11, and now everything just had to come into play and helped me build the career and building. So it got to a point where I became even more excited that I'm fulfilled being a business person. I'm fulfilled being an entrepreneur than I would have been being a career person, because the
Yeah.
business has afforded me the opportunity of meeting a lot of people, and it has also afforded me the opportunity of raising my kids my own way without being answerable to anybody or without being limited by a
Yeah.
certain kind of job or something. So that is it. For skincare, from my teenage age, I've always had severe acne. So I've always researched and researched and researched. It was terrible. It was bad. The kind of acne where you're walking on the street and somebody would be like, hey, yeah, somebody did
Yeah.
this to you, Ayimata or something, oh, it's not ordinary and all that. So that was how bad it was. Like, people could see you from far and be like, oh no, somebody did this to
Don't
this person.
just
This is
do
not
her.
ordinary
Yeah.
people. So based on from my research and all that, I became more enthusiastic about skincare, what to help me with my acne, what to help me with my skin and everything. And when people started seeing the changes, when people used to know you as this and all of a sudden you become this, they'll want to
Yeah.
know what
How
happened.
did you do
And
it?
when you tell them, yeah, when you tell them, okay, I just this was just from my research, and this and this and this was what I did. That was it for me. People started requesting for products. People started. So there's something my husband always says, right? He says when you have a grace in something, you would know. The struggle is less.
The
Yeah, when you
grace.
have grace in a particular area, because over the years, right, I've had struggles, and my struggle has always been, what is my major? You can't be a jack of all trade.
Yeah.
You will not be a master of any.
Of any.
When they say, oh, fashion designers, I'll come out, I will check on YouTube, I'll do this, good. When they say, oh, makeup artists, I'll jump out, I'll do this. When they say, okay, skincare, I'll jump out. So I wasn't giving anyone any of these things my
Best.
full attention, concentrated
Yeah.
attention. I was a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of this, even though I had trainings in all of them, but I started seeing, so I now asked God, I said, okay, just help me decide on which is my major, then others can come afterwards. So I started seeing a lot of grace in skincare, where you're working and people are saying, okay, can you recommend this for me? Can you teach us this? Can you teach us that? And that was how I started an academy, where, because I saw that a lot of people in Nigeria who did skincare didn't have the basic, didn't know what they were doing. They could mix this and this and this, and it could, instead of making people's skin better, it left the skin worse. So I said, okay, in as much as I sell products and all that, can I even go into teaching to help people who are already in the business, help them know
Know
the
how to
right
do
things
it.
to do? Yeah, so that, because the sky is big enough for everybody. When I teach you, you might be based in Kaduna, you might be based in Abeokuta, you might be based in Ibadan. I would not be able to reach out to all the clients. But if I teach you the right way to do these things, then I know
Yeah.
that we're together, we're
Wherever.
helping everybody. We're helping people get good results and become good at what they are doing. So that was what gave birth to our skincare academy, FOLANGE Beauty Academy. And that's how the journey has been. And so far, it's been amazing. I've met lots of women, both through our online platforms and our physical meetings and everything. And basically, that's it.
Such an inspiring and interesting story. I just was like, okay, just keep talking, just keep talking, just keep talking.
And
But
above all, the kids are doing excellently well.
wow,
Excellently well. And my husband is happy.
that
So, and I'm
and
happy.
you are
So
happy. That's
I'm
it.
happy. Yeah.
Okay, so along the line in your skincare work, I know that there are usually challenges people face, maybe trying to figure out the right organic mixture to do. Some actually do mix it and then it decays, and or nobody is patronizing at some point. Did you ever experience that phase in your business career life?
Yes, I did. First of all, because when I started, you don't get complete information online. So you first
Mm.
start watching YouTube channels to see if you can do this DIY, that's DIY, and
Do it
sometimes they turn
yourself,
out
yeah.
wrong. Yeah. So sometimes you say, okay, let me go for some cheap trainings that people advertise, and they end up just taking up your money and everything. But all those experiences help build you, from one step to the other, from one step. So I would say that when I started, I didn't get the results I wanted because I hadn't gotten a professional training. It was like a DIY thing I was doing. I was watching YouTubes, I was researching, so it got to a point when I realized that my business is demanding more. My clientele is increasing. My clientele is actually increasing, and I needed professional training if I must
Mm.
continue with this business and if I
In
must
that
be good
line,
at
yeah.
what I'm doing. So I had to start searching, and I found a school. I found a couple of schools in India. Yeah, I found a couple of schools in India. I traveled to India to study cosmetology with Institute of Natural Cosmetic there. So while I was there, I still did some other courses with other schools because I just wanted to fill up my
Improve.
time there. Yeah, to just fill up my time and get, like you're somewhere and you want to milk everything. So I would have a morning class that ends at 12, and I'll run off to another school where I will have like 3 hours class from maybe 2 to
Wow.
4. Yeah, so I had a month and I had to just, take in everything. And I would say that when I came back, it took my business to a whole new level. So all
Hmm.
those mistakes all those mistakes I was making in the past, my products not, like maybe separating and not giving me the desired effect. I solved it solved all those problems, because you cannot go wrong with upgrading. Knowledge changes every day, and you cannot stay with
You
stale
cannot
knowledge.
go wrong with upgrading. I like that line. I
Yeah,
like it.
knowledge, you have to, yeah, as a human being, as somebody who is interested in growth, you must always pursue knowledge. You cannot
Yeah.
know it all. Like, things keep changing, researches are being done every day, new trends. So you must keep yourself abreast with the current trends in your career or in that field you are in. So that's what I would say. And I did that, and I can say that.
It's been
Um,
beautiful. You've
yes.
benefited from it. So what about those instances where you actually felt like, oh, should I leave this skincare project, or should I stay there? Did you ever have those feelings, and what did you do at that time?
I've had that a couple of times, right? And sometimes all I do is shut down and sleep. Like, let me tell you, being a mom, being a mom, being an entrepreneur, being a wife, it's quite demanding. It's quite demanding. At first, I was working from home, okay, so that I'll be able to oversee a lot of things happening. So I created a space from my home, and I was working from home and everything. But there are times you really need to concentrate and do the work. But the kids are all over. They're running around. They're
Yeah.
making a lot of noise. They're so, and you just feel like, can I just quit and just become a full-fledged housewife and not just bother myself? I know that I'll be well taken care of. Do you understand? Because
Yeah.
the pressure could be a lot when the kids are distracting, or when you have a target to meet up. Your client is on the phone calling you. I've not received my product. You said I'm going to receive my product by 12, and I've not received my product. And here you are, still carrying a baby who wants to either suck or get an
Or sleep
attention,
or eat.
or is
Yeah.
sick. Yeah, or is sick, or you need to go to the hospital, or your husband needs your attention, and you have, so everything is just crumbling. So at those points, like, what I do, I just shut down on everything, put off my phone. I'll say, I'm sorry, clients, I can't deliver right now. I shut down, call
And you
somebody,
should
say, can
sleep.
you help me take care? Can you help me take care of these kids for just an hour? I push them out and I just sleep. Because if you don't do that for yourself, you're going to burn out. And
Mm,
you don't want to be that woman who is always on
yeah.
edge, who is always under pressure, who is always bitter, who is always sad. Sometimes you just need time out for yourself. So
Yeah.
usually when I see them under a lot of pressure, I just shut down on everything and get some rest. Then I'll be in a better state of mind to be creative, because creative people need a lot of rest.
Hmm. That sounds amazing. Creative people need a lot of rest. So guys, we all need to rest. We all need that resting moment in our lives, in our day. Just you need to rest sometimes. Just rest. Okay, so how many sections do you run in a year for your academy? And do you still manage the cosmetic with your clothing business and the hair and everything? Do you still do that?
Yes, I do. Okay, for my sessions, I do, for our physical classes, I do monthly, once every month. It's usually 2 weeks class. So I do that every month. But I take
No.
out, yes, I take out 3 months in the year. So I do 3 months, maybe January, February, March, April, I take the whole month off, so that I
No.
can either study or come up with fresh ideas. So I now continue the next month. Sorry.
No problem.
Thank you. So, but I take the classes every month, but I try to take out 3 months every year, just in between, to just either study or concentrate and try to focus on other things. But our online classes, they just run without
Without
my
stopping.
interference. Like, they just run. For the clothing business, I just limited my clients. So I only do customized. I don't
No.
make for random. So when you come and you really want Flora to make your dress, so
Mm-mm.
it's just
Mm-mm.
so, but basically, what I style my husband and his band, and I style like for people who want to do music videos and all that. So I just choose my clients because I don't have the time to do that on a daily basis. So I do it like a
Yeah.
project. So if you have a video to shoot, say in March, we start planning from January. So I have everything on ground for you. So I choose my clients and I just customize. Yes, custom
No,
made.
that
So
that sounds really amazing. Custom made sounds like then get plenty money. That
I
kind
know,
there is money
right?
there.
They can afford it. Yes, true, true.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, now let's come back to your a little bit about your personal life. So we know that there is a Solomon Lange attached to Florence, and we know
Yeah.
that he's a very popular minister of God. So how are you able to manage your home and his own musical career? Because almost every event he goes to, you are actually beside him. So how are you
I
able to manage
know.
that?
Yes. Okay. It's a bit tough sometimes, but it's when marriage is number one, a commitment. And aside from it being a commitment, you have pledged to be a helpmate.
Yeah.
And you have to be a helpmate in every sense of it. Okay.
Mm,
The first decision I made when I was coming into his life was, and still is, to be a helpmate in every sense of it. So if he needs me to be somewhere, if he needs me to show up at an event with him, I'll drop every single thing and I'll be
and
there.
you show up.
Yeah, and I show up because I know that from the word go, that is what I have signed up for, and I'm happy doing it. So it's not like, with proper planning, right? You would not be overwhelmed by these things. I only tell him,
Mm,
okay, if you want us to be at an event over the weekend, let me know what event that is. So I'll plan who will take care of the kids for the time being while I'm not there, what meals should
yeah.
be prepared ahead of time. I'll sort out my clients, their orders, and everything. It's quite demanding, but because I have made a commitment, I must see that every aspect is done. Like no aspect suffers because of another. So I try.
Yeah.
What I do, I'm a workaholic, and I live in my head. I think a lot.
Wow.
So I plan ahead. Okay, I have to sort out this order before Friday. This person will take care of the kids by 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. because I will be at so event. What am I wearing? When will I wake up to start my makeup? What hair would go with this? So everything. So sometimes when you see me at an event, you think I'm all put together, but it cost me my sleep. It cost me my sleep because I had, maybe the whole week I could be planning for just one event and everything
Mm,
around that event.
that
So
event.
you just see that everything is taken care of, and I'm in a very good mood and in high spirits to be at the events, and everyone is happy. He's happy, I'm happy, clients are happy, the kids are happy,
We're
and
all
life is
happy.
good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
before we really go, do you have an advice for someone who is trying to venture into the cosmetic business? What advice would you give that person?
Okay. I would say that the cosmetic business is one of the fastest rising businesses in the world, not just in Nigeria, not just in
Wow.
Europe, but in the whole world. Yes, because people can't do without skincare. You can't go a day without applying a lipstick or applying a moisturizer or using a bath wash or something. So this is something people can't do without. You could stay for a month without buying a new dress. Yeah, and say, okay, do
Mm,
you know what? I have more than enough dresses and I wouldn't have to buy any dress. That is the main reason why I got stuck with cosmetics, because fashion can, people can decide, okay, I'm not making a new dress, and what then happens to you? But
yeah.
cosmetic, people, it's like, permit me to use the word, it's like people are addicted. Like, I get calls like, my soap, I'm about to run out of soap, please make sure you
Mm,
deliver today, my soap would finish tomorrow. So that is something that people cannot do without. So if you're thinking of going into the cosmetic business, then you are on the right track. But I would say do your research well, because there are lots of people doing it and the competition is a bit high. And the thing
okay.
is, people only stay with what works for them. So if you have to venture into the business, take your studies seriously, do a lot of research. Even at my level, I study a whole lot. I study, there's no day goes by without studying something on skincare, because I know that trends keep changing. I should be in Ireland next month, still on studies just on skin. So I
Wow.
try to, I don't limit myself to Nigeria. I try to look around the world to see where they have the best skincare tutors and advanced technologies where you're being taught skincare. And I travel there. It's quite expensive, but it's a sacrifice I have to make for growth. So whatever you have passion for, be willing to put in the time, be willing to put in the studies, and be willing to put in money for trainings, so that you not just be an average person in your field, you'll be amongst the
The
top
best.
ranked people. Yeah. When you
Absolutely.
Google, skincare academy in Nigeria, Folange Beauty Academy comes first.
Wow.
Yes, just check,
Woohoo!
ask Google. Yes, ask
Please, where's
Google.
my phone? Let me ask Google. I need to verify this.
You just find, you just and go over our reviews and everything. And I'm not, all to the glory of God. I'm not just saying this for bragging. I'm not bragging, but I am. I'm
Come
not
on.
just
Sometimes I
saying
think we just need to brag a little. At least
a
effort
little,
put
right?
needs to be like, yeah. So it's okay to brag a
To
little.
feel
A
good.
little.
Yeah. So yeah, but ultimately you have to be determined to be the best at what you do. If you're not bringing in
Yeah.
your A game, then don't go into it. If
Okay.
you're not bringing on your A game, don't go into it. So, but I would say it's a lucrative business. So give it your shot.
All right. Thank you so much. Just five five skincare routines for our face, because your face looks like it's like we're going to prick a needle and it's going to like burst. It's so
Are you
fresh.
serious?
Yeah,
And
your face
I've
looks
been
so fresh and flawless.
I've been all over the place today. I've been at the market. I've been everywhere. Like I just jumped in and sat down for this video, and I was saying, "Oh my
Ah,
God, my eyes are sunken.
ah,
My eyes are."
ah. Hey, your face is really flawless. Please, what should we do? Just maybe five quick things we can do on our face to have
Hmm.
your kind of skin and face right now.
It's difficult for you to tell a teacher to just say five things. I might end up giving you a full lecture.
Okay, now we don't want a lecture, please.
Okay, so the first thing is, do not go to bed with your makeup. No matter how tired you are, try to use a good cleanser to wash off your makeup, the dirt, the sweats, and everything. That is the first thing you have to do.
Okay.
Do not go to bed with your makeup. Sometimes we're tempted to do that because we're tired and all that. Secondly, get a very good moisturizer, no matter your skin type. We have four different kinds of skin types. We have the oily skin, we have the dry skin, we have the combination skin, and we have the normal skin. Okay,
Mm.
so no matter your skin type, find a very good moisturizer. This will keep your skin hydrated, because we lose, sorry, excuse me,
Sorry.
especially if you are in the tropics, where your skin tends to get really dry, or if you're in the northern part of Nigeria where the weather is very harsh and dry, you must always maintain very good moisture by using good moisturizers. Okay, thirdly, right, you
Yeah.
have to exfoliate. I can't stop saying this. You have to scrub, you have to exfoliate. Now for the body, you can use like salt scrubs or sugar scrubs that are very coarse and all that. But for your face, you have to use like very, very soft face polish, because a lot of people who have sensitive skin, when you use things that are very coarse on your face, it could irritate.
Mm.
It could cause some irritation, but you still need to exfoliate. Okay, if you don't exfoliate, your skincare products would not work for you, or wouldn't be effective the way you want, because it's more like there's a cement and you're trying to apply some things on it. The pores are blocked. So
Yeah.
occasionally you have to keep exfoliating. We shed our skin cells on a daily basis. We lose millions of skin cells on a daily basis. And when you don't scrub, or when you don't exfoliate, these skin cells tend to clog your pores, making your skin look very dull and very dry. So exfoliation
Mm.
helps you have a softer skin and enables your skincare products to work. So number four, you always have to use your sun protector, your SPF. look for those creams, those creams that have SPF, so that they prevent you from getting sunburns, and prevents the UV rays and other forms of rays from having bad effects on your skin. That's why you see
Wow.
that when we don't use the SPFs,
Oh.
we tend to
Hello.
age faster.
Woo. It's been amazing, 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 amazing. I think her network is slightly hooked because it's been a perfect network. Trust me, like a very perfect network. So far, so good. So, guys, hope you've been enjoying it and enjoying. And have you shared? Ask yourself now. You that did not share, what happened to your hand? As you did not share, are you happy with yourself? You want to learn alone? As you did not share, share button is just beside you. Share. Yeah, you're still looking. Continue. There is God. There is God. So she said you need to upgrade yourself, like you need to upgrade knowledge, like upgrade in everything you do. You should think about upgrading. You can never go wrong upgrading. So, guys, you can never go wrong upgrading. Whatever skill, sector or skill you're doing, try to upgrade. Try to be the best. Seek knowledge. Read. Check wider places where people are doing these things. Who is the best in that field? Contact the person. Just check. Relate. And her network just went off, but
I'm
I don't know.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so she's back right now with number
I'm
4.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No problem, it's fine.
Okay, so I was the fourth point, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm talking about our sun protector. Yes. So you have to use SPFs. When you use SPFs, it prevents the effects of the UV rays from having adverse effects on our skin, which would prevent us from aging faster. Because the problem we see is that most people age faster than they are supposed to, because they are exposed a lot to sunlight, or so
Hmm.
thereby making their skin look old and getting them burnt or tanned. So if you want to maintain a glowing skin, then you have to incorporate that into your skincare routine. And thirdly, you have the fifth one, right?
Fifth one, teacher.
Fifth. Yeah. The fifth one, you have to eat healthy. I always tell people that you glow from inside out. Okay,
Hmm.
no matter the amount of foundation, no matter the amount of powder, lipstick, and everything, when there's something wrong on the inside, you can't change it. Like, it would show one way or the other. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Eat healthy, guys. Eat healthy. Eat
yeah, so drink a
vegetables. Eat
lot of
fruits.
water.
Drink
Keep
water.
yourself, yeah, keep yourself hydrated. Do a lot of fruits and vegetables. Um, Basically, that's just it, because we need the vitamins. It would help if you feel you need supplements. You can also do that. Like, if you're on a diet and all that, then you can also go for supplements that will also help boost your vitamin intake. And if you abide by these rules, I think you'll be fine. And use
Okay,
very good
guys.
treatment
So we need to
products.
abide this. We need to do this rule so we can have flawless skin like
Yeah,
Flo.
I know, like Flow,
That's
right? I like that.
right.
Flawless skin by Flow. Sounds like a product
Okay,
name.
guys, thank you so much. It's been so amazing having you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate and being a fan of Minister Solomon Lange. We know that he has an
Thank
event
you.
coming up really soon. So please
True.
feel free to tell us about this beautiful event and how we can be there.
Woohoo, woohoo. Okay. So thank you for the flyer. So, um, Minister Solomon Lange is releasing his seventh studio album, and we'll be having a concert to that effect. Sorry, excuse me.
Sorry.
So it's a live concert just to mark the release of the album, and it's been tagged. The name of the album is God of Miracles.
God
It
of
starts at 4
miracle.
p.m. Yeah, it starts at 4 p.m. in Abuja. Blake's Resort is actually gated because it's an exclusive album release concert. Okay, and it's going to be amazing. We have the likes of Prosper Achimana, the Ekweme Kruna, we have Eben, we have some comedians, and it will be amazing. Like, I can't
It'll
wait.
be
And
amazing. I really.
the thing is, I'm the sole planner. Like, I'm planning the whole event.
Woohoo!
So trust
No
me.
easy. All
I no no
rounder.
no no no. It's not. So anything I am involved in is
Is a
always the
bank.
best. Yeah. So if you haven't got your tickets, please get your tickets and come. Let's have fun. It's going to be
So how do we
amazing.
get the tickets?
There are numbers on the flyer you could call to get the tickets, or you go to Silverbed Galleria. We have our
Okay.
stand there. Yeah, there'll be people there to sell the tickets to you. Or you go to Jabi Mall. We have our stand there as well. So there'll be people there. Or you can buy the ticket at the venue on Sunday as well. So there are three things
No.
now. Okay, no, four. We have a link to buy the ticket, or you buy at Silverbird or Jabi Mall, or you buy at the venue. So either way, you get the tickets.
Okay, guys. So God of Miracles will be available. Obi will be releasing. That'll be the seventh album on Sunday. My Abuja family, please turn up for Minister Solomon Lange while we prepare for his homecoming in Kaduna. So, guys,
Yeah.
we need to turn up and be there for him. And thank you so much to our
Thank you.
beautiful,
Thank
flawless.
you.
Your skin is beautiful, Sha. Your skin is
Thank you.
popping. So, guys, if you have any questions,
Wow.
please kindly drop it for her really quick because we're going
Okay.
now. Really, really quick. If you have any question, any question? Oh, you see, someone said your skin is flawless. Can you see? I'm not
Wow.
the only
Thank
one saying
you.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
The story is very inspiring. Obviously, your story is inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Someone said, I've learned a lot from you. So thank
Oh,
you.
thank
Exactly. You
you.
can't be jack of all trade. It's so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, guys. Thank you for being on Ladies with Stories. Thank you for inspiring us. We're certain that your story has helped at least one person here to believe in her vision and believe in her dreams and know how to prioritize family, career, and what have you. Whatever the person wants to do, they now know how to prioritize it because you have taught us this evening. And one thing I wouldn't forget is you can never go wrong upgrading your skills, which you
Thank you.
mentioned that earlier. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is really beautiful. Thank you to everyone viewing from Ireland to Ekiti. I don't know the person viewing from Ekiti, but thank you so much. From Ekiti,
Thank
from
you.
Kaduna, from Abuja, from UK here. Thank you so much. 5 tips for cough. One ginger. Oh, they are giving you 5 tips for cough.
Thank
One
you.
ginger, two garlic, three lemongrass. Four, cover yourself
Cover
well.
yourself.
Five, bath with hot water.
Hot
Thank you
water.
for the skincare tips. I appreciate.
I'll do. Thank you. I
So she'll
appreciate it.
do
I'll
that.
do.
Thank you. So, guys, I
Ah,
think it's time to say good night to Mama Flo. We
thank
wish you
you.
all
Thank
the
you so
best
much.
with your Sunday event. By the grace of God, it's going to be a success, and the hall,
Amen.
the venue is going to be jam-packed, full, and miracles are definitely going to happen. Thank you
Amen.
to Sir Solomon Lange. He really inspires us with his music. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Do have a beautiful night to rest.
Thank you.
Good
I
night.
love to
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you. And hi, Gabby. I see you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, guys, for watching. It's been an amazing moment with Florence Solomon Lange. Thank you, thank you. Inspiring story. No be everybody will fine, no get story. She get story, fine skin. She don't sell granule.
Ah.
Tell you you dey here, you think you cannot go and sell things. Be there, deceive yourself. Anyway, guys, share this, share this video. You have to share it. Share, I think your hand is paining you from sharing. Ujang, please share the video on your timelines, Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is, share it and let people know that we had an amazing story and they can always catch up. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.